Richard Rorty's pragmatic philosophy and human solidarity. Richard Rorty was a philosopher who fundamentally transformed the way we think about truth, knowledge, and the purpose of philosophy. Deeply influenced by American pragmatism and European postmodernism, Rorty sought to move beyond traditional metaphysical and epistemological frameworks. His work emphasizes the practical, contingent, and social nature of human thought, offering a vision of philosophy as a tool for fostering solidarity and cultural progress, rather than discovering objective truths. One of Rorty's most significant contributions is his critique of representationalism. This is the idea that knowledge consists of accurately representing an external reality. Representationalism, which underpins much of Western philosophy from Descartes to Kant, assumes that the mind functions as a mirror, reflecting the world as it truly is. Rorty challenged this assumption in his groundbreaking book, Philosophy and the Mirror of Nature. He argued that this metaphor is not only misleading but also limits our understanding of what knowledge and truth truly are. For Rorty, knowledge is not a matter of correspondence between thoughts and reality but a product of human interaction and linguistic practices. Language, in Rorty's view, is not a neutral medium for describing the world but a tool we use to achieve specific goals and navigate our environment. This perspective aligns with his anti-essentialism, which denies that concepts like truth, justice, or morality have fixed, universal essences. Instead, these concepts gain meaning and value through their use in particular historical and cultural contexts. Rorty's pragmatic conception of truth is perhaps his most famous and controversial idea. Unlike traditional theories, which view truth as an objective property of statements that correspond to reality, Rorty saw truth as a social construct. Truth, he argued, is what a community of people agrees upon as useful or beneficial in achieving their shared goals. This idea does not deny the importance of truth but reframes it as a practical tool rather than a metaphysical absolute. In ethics and politics, Rorty emphasized the role of solidarity in fostering moral progress. He argued that ethical development is not about discovering universal principles but about expanding our sense of empathy and community. For Rorty, moral progress occurs when we learn to see others, regardless of their differences, as part of our shared human story. This vision of solidarity underpins his commitment to liberal democracy, which he saw as the best framework for promoting tolerance, creativity, and cooperation. Rorty's political philosophy reflects his broader rejection of foundationalism. He believed that societies do not need absolute moral or philosophical foundations to function effectively. Instead, he advocated for a pragmatic approach to politics, where ideas and policies are judged based on their ability to address concrete problems and improve human lives. This approach aligns with his commitment to pluralism, which values diversity and encourages open-ended dialogue among competing perspectives. Despite his many contributions, Rorty's work has faced criticism. Some have accused him of promoting relativism, arguing that his rejection of objective truth undermines the possibility of meaningful critique. Others question whether his pragmatic approach can adequately address issues of power and inequality. Rorty responded to these critiques by emphasizing the practical, human-centered nature of his philosophy. He argued that pragmatism does not abandon truth but redefines it in a way that prioritizes human needs and aspirations. In his later work, Rorty explored the role of philosophy in a democratic society. He argued that philosophers should abandon their traditional quest for certainty and instead focus on contributing to cultural and political conversations. Philosophy, in this view, becomes a form of storytelling, offering new ways to think about and respond to the challenges we face. By shifting the focus from abstract theorizing to practical problem-solving, Rorty reimagined philosophy as a dynamic and collaborative enterprise. Richard Rorty's legacy is one of innovation and provocation. By challenging deeply entrenched assumptions about truth, knowledge, and morality, he opened new pathways for thinking about the human condition. His emphasis on solidarity, pluralism, and dialogue offers a hopeful vision of philosophy as a tool for improving our shared lives. For Rorty, The true value of philosophy lies not in its ability to provide final answers, but in its capacity to inspire new questions and possibilities.